Alright guys, and welcome back to Dope Check episode number 98. The boys are back, the Major 3 qualifiers are well underway. We're just one weekend away from figuring out, first of all, who's going to win on the Challenger side and make their way to the Pro Tournament and how the Pro teams are going to stack up. We had some drama this weekend, certainly FaZe versus Heretics turned a few heads. We also had a couple of teams absolutely stinking up the joint as always, and they might need to blow it up ASAP, maybe before we even get to this Major. Very much intrigued to your thoughts as always, live in the stream, after the fact in the comment section, in the review section of the Spotify page. It's all much appreciated. Gentlemen, we're back. Don, how's it going? Interesting few days for sure, and more to come.
Yeah, I'm chilling. To me, I feel like the matches were kind of fucking ass.
Yep.
But yeah, you know, besides that, I've been enjoying my weekend, hanging out with my girl. And yeah, I mean, I go to Atlanta on this upcoming Sunday, so I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to go to the event, excited to go home, honestly. And that's probably like my biggest excitement. I haven't seen my mom in over a year, so just excited to travel again, you know. But one more week of matches, and then I'm fucking out of here.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I'll double down on your point. The matches were ass.
And I'm sure a lot of you guys listen to this, you didn't watch the matches. You know, you come here to the Dope Check boys to give you the quick rundown. So that's what we're going to do. Gameplay analysis to come, Trey, right? Yep. Yeah, strong gameplay analysis today.
You know what's funny? Is
Analyze and Plaza search.
I've been streaming like every single day for like the past couple weeks, whatever like that. And someone said, yo, Trey, you should get Rab on the game. You and him should duo. I said, Rab ain't even bought Black Ops 7. And he goes, wow. How can he analyze gameplay if he don't even play? I said, oh, you think we analyze?
Analyzing gameplay.
We just look who got shit on and say he needs to go.
Absolutely. But I mean, it ain't rocket science. You watch enough of it, you pick it up.
Right, they make out like we're looking in the sky, looking at like birds in the sky and throwing a flashbang, holding it down, throwing flash spots, AWPing, one tap into. COD is the most basic game of all time now. It's not even funny. Yeah, it ain't complicated to realize when someone's done something wrong. There's no analyzing over here. I don't like going into depth about, you know, coulda, woulda, shouldas. You know, I don't like that. I don't like what's the word I'm looking for here?
Hypotheticals.
I don't like the hindsight. I don't like the hypotheticals. We can see everything on the map. They can't see everything on the map. That's what I don't like about analyzing stuff like that. So, yeah, you're here for the quick rundown of the games. Who should be dropped? Who should be blowing it up? And that's that, really.
Absolutely. All right, let's crack right on because, to be fair, we did have a triple donut this week, which we'll get into. And the last time we had a triple donut was back in COD Ghost. And I went to find the gameplay. I pulled up the scoreboard, and I was like, damn. It used to be so much better back in the day than what we've got today. But it is what it is. We'll get into that. 12 years ago, actually, today, Complexity won UGC Niagara, 8 in a row. This is interesting, actually. The last ever event on Xbox 360 in COD history. And this is relevant because I know that Scump has been pretty frustrated over the last few days that he doesn't really want to play any ranked. He doesn't really want to play any COD because it's riddled with hackers, you know. It is what it is. I'm sure you feel the same way, Trey.
I played 25 minutes of rank today, first game on, one hacker, 15 and 35 I went, and then guess what? They said, Trey, 30 gifted if you soloed the new Zombies Easter egg. And guess what I did? I Alt F4'd my next rank play game. I hopped on Totenreich, and I completed that in an hour and 36 minutes. I was live for 2 hours. I gained 35 subs, and I turned the stream off and chilled my girl. It was a great day. Honestly, best day of streaming I've had in weeks.
No surprise.
W.
Yeah, it's definitely a W. Scump basically has given up on COD.
I'm loading into more zombies tomorrow, because why not?
Yeah.
Listen, when Colt Havoc is done with ranked, it's done. The ranked demon, the owner of ranked, when he says he's done, and he's live for 45 minutes, and then switches over to Tarkov, that's when I know it's my cue to dip too.
Yeah, I mean, I would love, you know, I feel like I don't know too much about the Xbox. They confuse me, Xbox Series X or whatever. the equivalent to the PS5 one is. I actually always get the name wrong. And the PS5, I have a PS5. The PS5 is good. I don't even have the Pro, but I'm sure if we all got PS5 Pros, it would be a great way to compete versus each other. I mean,
No, it's chalked.
I personally, why is it chalked though?
There's more console hackers than PC hackers these days.
Even
really
then,
got them.
I just hate I hate the fucking PC. I mean, I guess they work with Counter-Strike and all the other shit, so I don't know why. I just feel like there's so many problems with COD on PC, like performance issues, the map exposure doesn't work. Like, I just feel like there's so much shit to where if we just switch to console and we were on PS5, it would just be so much more enjoyable. Honestly, there's so many fucking settings. People are buying $800 controllers. Like, there's just more shit.
Yeah,
Like,
what's that new
Marius-
controller called? People are talking
the
about.
Marius board. The
That's
Marius
right,
board.
yeah.
So like, everyone switched off of the PS4 controller because the PS5 has less input delay, but no one likes the PS5 controller. So then these people created a Marius board to go fast as shit. It's even faster than a default PS5 controller. So there's even if you do like the PS5 controller, there's a PS5 Marius. It's like, holy fuck, there's just so much shit to where like I would just love to go back to console, man. It was so great. Like, even like, you know, reminiscing on the past, like Xbox 360. You turned on your Xbox 360, you got in party chat, and you played the game. Like, it was just such a great
it was
fucking
just plug
time,
and play.
bro.
Like, yeah,
It was such
that's
a great
actually one of the
fucking time.
reasons why that, I mean, it's not a huge reason, but it's definitely one of the reasons why there's more friction to play COD now. Is there's more settings in COD than there are in Counter-Strike. Like, Counter-Strike's a lot of fucking settings, a lot of shit to change. And you set up your like auto exec, and then it just makes your settings what they are every time. But I swear in COD, oh my god, it's like that old thing that Nadeshot said a couple of years ago, like slide mantle behavior, or whatever it was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like all this bullshit.
And I ask a question too. My bad. Let me just ask a question because I don't really play like CS and League and stuff like that. Aren't those games significantly less demanding than COD? Like, in terms of like running on a
CS
computer,
definitely
like,
is. For
bro, you
sure.
could run a
I'm really
Counter-Strike
getting
on a fucking $200 laptop from fucking 2009.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like playing PC games like those, like RuneScape, you could run RuneScape on a fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Or on anything. Like, running these not saying that the games are weak themselves, but I'm saying they're not graphically demanding. There's not a whole bunch of, you're not getting 140 frames on one map and then 300 on the other one. Like, there's not glitchy maps and shit like that. That's why I feel like COD, it makes sense to just everyone play on a stable console.
Now listen, you know, we got Take Note in here, you know, saying he plays console only, strictly console. He gets barely any hackers. He said, you don't even play console. How do you know? Listen, Take Notes. I ain't talking about your shitty gold lobbies, bro. I ain't talking about those lobbies. I'm not talking about your plat lobbies or your gold lobbies. I'm talking Crim, Eerie lobbies. All right, console hackers are running riot on there. Why? Because they don't get banned unless like you send a tweet to Haggy. Ain't no one. Yeah, you might play strictly console in your gold lobbies and have so much fun. All right, you might. But I know what I'm talking about because I play this shit every single day. The console hackers are out of this world right now. Why do you think Havoc don't play console all the time? You know, if it was that easy.
Before.
See, look, now I've outplayed him.
He's cooked you, eh? No, he's cooked you.
Yeah, now I've
rage
spoke
bait.
about it and outplayed him. You know, now he's calling me brain dead. So, you know, that's the type of people that we argue with these days. Now, guys, I ain't saying gold's a terrible rank. I'm just saying don't tell me there's no hackers in your rank when I play Eerie lobbies against hackers every single day. I streamed for 3 hours the other day. I got 35 hackers in 3 hours.
It might be cooked.
Console and PC. Like,
The other
tell me
thing with
that's
the
not-
console
tell me that's not good.
is like, look, we've seen it. You turn up to the pit, and there's a lot of PCs in that room. You got to source those PCs.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's heavy. It's sweaty in there. And the PCs and all of that are a part of that, and fair enough. But also, that's a huge expense and effort. And if EWC weren't like somehow bankrolling it or whatever the case is, then I don't know how that would even look. It would surely make way more sense, especially given that Microsoft now owns this whole thing, to just say, all right, we're just going to run it on Xboxes. Does that not just make perfect sense? At least for challenges. I feel like that would solve a few issues, but I guess let's see if any of that happens. But look, when the king is telling you the game is cooked and it's miserable and he's fed up with Call of Duty, it ain't a great look. And actually, Trey, nice little segue into this. So Brian Stats put together some stats here. This is what he does.
Well, yeah, he is Brian Stats.
He is Brian Stats, yeah. So, like,
I should hope so.
Yeah. So he's talking about COD League main channel viewership, Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 7. And he's taken the numbers. Now, I want to know exactly what numbers these are in terms of, like, is this peak viewership across all of the watch parties as well?
No,
is this like viewership on
COD?
Yeah, strictly COD, but it's like I'm imagining it's total views on each stream. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, this is no watch parties whatsoever.
Yeah, okay. I mean that makes sense. I guess the one caveat, like I guess I'd throw in here, is that we did used to have a YouTube deal, and this year it's on Twitch as well, right? So like naturally, unless he's considering that too, there's gonna be more than this because it wasn't on Twitch before and now it is. But anyway, the point still stands that if you take a look compared to, if you look at Stage 1 viewership, you look at Black Ops 6 Stage 1, you look at Modern Warfare 3 Stage 1, Stage 2, Minor 1, etc., etc., it ain't great. By the actual own COD League channel metrics. Now, again, I think because it's on Twitch as well now, you do have to take a bit of a pinch of salt. But I think, to be honest, for me, one of the key takeaways here is just, as time goes on, people watch the mainstream less and they watch the watch parties more.
Which makes sense.
And that's probably fine. But it's just...
but that doesn't explain the fact how down it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, it ain't great.
Because like the watch parties, for example, like I feel like they're going down in viewership too. Like I think it's just this game. Like if I'm gonna watch COD, I'll have it on the side. If I'm chilling with my girl, I'll have it on the side and me and her just yap. If she's not around and we don't watch it together, I'll put Don on. Because at least I'm getting some entertainment whilst watching Don and Ken when Ken's there. Yeah, no, I think this is a horrible way to look at things in terms of like when you're looking at COD. Like Brian Stats tweeting this out is actually, it really emphasizes how bad online COD is too. Like just look at the difference between LAN and online. No one wants to tune in for these matches. No one online. And I understand that. Now, if Prizepicks was available everywhere and COD gave everyone $25 to bet, hey, online viewership might be going crazy, but no one really cares. That's why people tune into the flank. That's why people tune into our show. They just want to know what happened for a quick hour or so, and then they're out. They don't want to sit there and watch Cloud9 versus Ravens. You know, no one wants to watch Fire pop a 3-piece to beat one of the worst teams in the league. Like, that's not hype. That's not like they should be like. I saw a tweet the other day. Cloud9 should be playing on Bravo streams.
Yeah, absolutely.
For online matches, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, they should. They should. So, like, I'm not shocked at these numbers whatsoever. I'm more shocked that Daniel Say kind of defending these numbers.
Yeah, so in the Premier League on Saturday afternoon, yeah, you might have a stinker match in there. You might have a little Wolves versus, I don't know, Spurs.
All right, but they still get watched,
but like,
though.
I know they still get. Well, what I'm saying is, if that's a shit match, I mean, obviously in football's more fans.
Oh yeah.
What I'm saying is, there's another 6 games going on at the same time that I can also go and watch. So I'm not stuck watching C9 versus Ravens because, like,
that's true.
If I tune in and it's Cloud9, like, if I'm just, let's say I've tuned into the CDL stream for the first time or something, or even if I'm like a casual fan and the first game I have to watch is Cloud9 versus Surge. I coming back later in the day. You think I'm going to tune back in again for like the actual good series, final game of the day?
Bro, do you understand how hilarious it is that we do the pick'ems on the sheet and was it Easy Mac put everyone's pick'ems in the first day for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do it. It was auto
I loaded up the sheet. Everyone's picks was done for him. My girl was like, "Yeah, this team's gonna win. This team's gonna win. This team's gonna win." I'm like, "All right, bet. Let me put it in the sheet." I looked at the sheet. It was on a Wednesday. Everything was filled in.
Yeah. That's how bad it's got in the league right now. The Easy Mac's just preempting our pick'ems. And we were right.
Even like a bad football game, though, Rab. Like, you're gonna tune in because it's a good sport to watch. I can't watch C9.
We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have that where I can tune into C9. If I was watching C9 versus Ravens and it was on like Black Ops 3, I'd tune in. That's a fun game to watch. But like there ain't nothing here. Like there's no dope watching this game. You get dope from betting. That's it. No wonder and I understand like Scrap had that rant about the flank watch parties unwatchable. All they talk about is Prizepicks. Someone came on my stream the other day and said BenJ's pre-streams are just him bringing up his own Excel spreadsheet about Prizepicks and doing it like that way. That's the only way they can really watch these games.
Yeah, I don't feel for the boys running the watch party. I do feel for the boys running the watch party sometimes.
Hey, I'm so glad we decided not to do watch parties.
I mean, look, Line's right in the chat. I got dope watching ANZ CWL on Black Ops 3. Like, yeah, that shit was hype because the game was actually hella fun to watch. But also, there was also tons going on all the time. I don't know. It's a different state of affairs. So it is what it is. But nowadays, the CDL got to think about it. We've seen plenty of tweets coming out of Octane, among others, this weekend, especially when what happened to Surge and they dropped the triple donut. It was like, what are we doing here? You know, like Octane said it. What are we even watching at this point? Surge have just come out and got body slammed again. So, yeah, as people are saying in the chat, I tuned into the CDL stream for the first time and saw Surge v Cloud9. I think maybe I'll be in the league next year.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that. No, you are right, though. Like, listen, we're not here to analyze gameplay, but the 3-piece fire got... Bless you, Don.
Thank you.
The 3-piece fire got to win the game versus Cloud9. My fucking word, that was the worst 3-piece I've ever seen in my life. And that's a professional team.
Just breakers, man.
Yo, I looked at the minimap, yeah, and I'm like, there's no way they lose this. And I go back, I rewind it. There is not a single fucking pro on that team, let me tell you. There's not one pro on that team. All right? And I'm 100% there with everyone. You know, someone said to Scrap's point, the watch party is the only reason I'd watch now, and I understand that. No wonder the COD League takes all the watch party views into consideration now too, because that's where they're at.
But I think it shows, right? Like, I think this is kind of one of the takeaways of that data that we looked at, is that whatever you want to say about the Twitch, YouTube thing and why some of these numbers are down or whatever, I'm sure that the CDL has done their own numbers on this. What is becoming increasingly clear is that people care less for the mainstream and they care more for the watch parties, which is an inevitable consequence of what we're talking about, right? The matches are dull, they're less interesting. So in order to get any kind of entertainment value, they have to watch the streamers, they have to watch the personalities. And I think at a major tournament, it might be different, but also, you know, because I tend to watch... Often I used to just watch the mainstream. Now I tend to I always watch Octane mostly. Obviously the KD show is pretty good. And Formal's entertaining. I mean, I like a lot of the watch parties, but if the games are good, I actually prefer watching the mainstream because it's more locked in. I can kind of create my own experience. But for a lot of these games, it's the other way around. And I think the CDL still does a reasonable job with the quality of the broadcast. I think the concern that I've seen in other esports, like in Valorant, for example, they've had the same thing where just everyone watches the co-streamers. It's what they call them over there, but it's basically the same thing. And therefore the quality of the broadcast, because the main broadcast isn't getting the viewership, so they're like, well, maybe we need to dull down this analyst desk segment or whatever, and it just makes things worse. In fact, did I not see something recently? I think it might have been a Counter-Strike thing, where the co-streamers are being forced to watch the whole time, so they have to stay on board with the analyst desk the whole time. They're not allowed to switch off it. Someone in chat is going to know what I'm talking about here. But it's a developing thing, but I don't know what you think, Don.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, having to stay the whole time, every time people are doing Wordle, people are playing some other. I forgot what game we were just playing yesterday, but going over picks and stuff like that. I mean, bro, you got to look at it from all angles, man. I mean, there's only 12 teams in the league. In the NBA, you brought up a basketball comparison. There's 30 teams. Yes, there's some dog shit fucking teams, but at least you can watch like a dominant player like pretty much almost every game you go to. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing to watch. We all know what's gonna happen. It's a drag. And then where we break down, sometimes we break down the gameplay on the flank. We still say the same thing for the past 10 shows, right? When we talk about Toronto, we're probably gonna do it here. We've been saying Insight needs to go for the past 10 shows. For the past 10 shows, we say Boston is terrible. For the past 10 shows, we say Surge is terrible. For the past 10 shows, we say C9 is terrible. Like, and then look at the matches. They're in every game. On Friday, it was LAT versus C9. 3-0. It was Ravens versus FaZe. Somehow Ravens was competitive, but we knew FaZe were going to win. OpTic versus Breach. We know what's going to happen. C9 versus Ravens. We know what's going to happen. Miami versus FaZe. Okay, that's decent, but it's still online Miami. We don't care that Miami won that. Oh, whoop-de-doo, they beat FaZe online again. Cool. Falcon Surge. Do we really care? It's two fucking dog shit teams. We don't care. OpTic versus Koi. And do we care? I mean, they're not. We still know they can't beat OpTic when they have Insight on the team at a 0.7. Like, we know this. Like, LAT versus Surge. LAT are trying maps, and they still whooped them. Like, none of these games, that's the problem. Like, these teams are, first of all, the format, Major 2, that little round robin thing, that shouldn't have been Major 2 because that basically that put a lot of teams in this situation. But at the same time, these teams are just shit. So we need better organizations, and we need the format to matter more as the game goes on. It's basically we shot the load fast. Like, we already know, hey, Surge can't make it. Boston can't make it. C9 for sure can't make it. Ravens can make it. The only way Ravens make it is if they get top 3 at this next event. So as soon as, which we know that's not going to happen. We have a better chance of just whatever. Seeing fucking money, $1 million fall from the sky. Their Ravens get top 3. So as soon as they don't get top 3 next event, their next split, they play FaZe, LAT, OpTic, and Gentlemates or some crazy shit. They're going to not win a match, and then it's done. What the fuck are these online matches for? We're just watching to watch because we have to watch at this point.
Listen, we got Scrap playing a team. Like someone said in the chat. Sleepwalker, we appreciate you for being here as well. Put in the chat, Scrap's running around with a fucking helicopter hat on, bro.
Yeah.
We got Troy Sender walking past him, just spinning that bitch when they go up a map. Like, hey, Don, they're saying that we played the Promet era.
No, this is really
worse
bad.
than the Promet era.
Hey, ain't no one spinning propeller hats when I was playing.
Nah, hell no.
No one.
It's the plumber apprentice era.
This is
Ain't even qualified to be plumbers.
Hey, what's
yet.
worse than a plumber era?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The spinny hat era. This is spinny hat era.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, you're exactly right. I think one of the other things that annoys me about this stage, thanks Viper for the 2, the bottom 4 better stay there. Oh, they will. Don't worry about that.
They will. They're done.
It's good. But yeah, you're exactly right, Don, because Major 2 was so important and there were 110 points up for grabs during the qualifiers, even more than FaZe 1 for actually winning the Major, which is just outrageous. It's cooked a load of teams. And because of the upcoming Major 3 format, which is 4 groups of 4, these qualifiers matter even less than normal, because if you're 0-3 right now, you might go 0-5. You're still starting in the pool play. You know, you're going to get a bad seed, but you're still going to get a better seed than the challengers team that's coming in. So
Bro.
I think that's the other thing for me is like, there's not even any like, FaZe. You remember last stage when FaZe were looking a bit sketchy in the early few matches? It was like, are they even going to make the event? Are they even going to make the event? At least that was a storyline. Like, what are we talking about now, Trey?
Bro, I would love to have played in this in this times, bro. Like the contract extensions and boosts I'd be having, bro. Wow, generational feeding of families over there. So, you know, we got some good names here. We got Burger era, the Purge era, the Helmet era.
the Purge era.
Purge era. It's actually might be iconic, you know. Purge might be an iconic player.
We got Fumble 98, the time of tardation. Poverty era.
Poverty era is pretty good, actually.
We got the
unemployment era.
They're calling it the BenJ era.
I like the BenJ era. This should be the BenJ era. This is the era BenJ could go pro in.
We got Turtle coming in with waste management era. What's the downside of a team forfeiting? I guess they get fined.
I'm assuming they must get fined. Yeah, it must be against the rules somewhere.
But I'm sure that like maybe the league and C9 can.
What's the point forfeiting though? Because like surely your own teammate's gonna withhold salary or whatever.
Maybe C9 in the league can come to some sort of agreement to not stream the match.
What? Just quit for the season?
Just quit.
It's dumb, bro.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. Look, I guess my hope would be that the CDL looks at this time period back and they say, "Wow, we cocked up on this one." And at least I guess the minor tournament did pretty okay, did pretty interesting. Again, it still wasn't like super compelling, but it's definitely better than. Yeah, the second week of online matches was rough for sure.
We have a player in the league who hasn't had a single positive KD, bro.
Is he still going on that run?
Yeah, it's generational.
Bro, they should pay us to watch C9. Legit. Like, pay us to act like this is an important match. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. Bro. Because it's on the foot. They should literally pay us, bro.
That's what the commentators do right now.
Yeah, the fact that people complain about, all these guys talk about his picks. Brother, Ocas's line is a 48.5 in 3 maps. Okay? 3 maps. That means he legit never gets 25 in a hard point. He can't get 25. Like, I'm talking about he is good for 14 in a hard point every series. Like, there is nothing else to talk about other than is this guy finally going to get a kill? Finally, bro, 25. Mind you, Colossus in this series, his line is like 49.5. Brother, we can't have one good dominant map. We can't do one dominant hardpoint. And then people get mad. Damn, all these guys talk about brother, I gotta do something, brother.
Bro,
this
is how bad it is. People in ranked play, when they smoke a team, they go, right, we just played C9.
Oh no.
What can I do? I can't sit there and just not laugh.
To me, like, since the way and just how everything's played out, it makes the content feel like a drag in certain ways, just because obviously it's like making a song. Like, sometimes in a song I'll say the same thing I said in 15 different songs, but you got to get creative to to figure out how to do it. For this, we kind of have to do the same thing. We have to call insight shit in fucking 10 different ways across a 2-month span. But it's like, if the league and the product was in a better situation, I wouldn't have to get creative and repeat myself 8,500 times. That's how I feel. Like, literally, when if we cover Boston Breach, what are we all gonna say in this episode?
Shit.
They're shit. They need a change.
Dre,
you said they needed to change 4 months ago. That's literally what my exact take would be. There's nothing else that's new. Shock. Nothing has changed, bro. This shit is it's fucked.
if you guys want to know like how bad it is, Rab put in our chat today. It was what did you say, Rab? He put in there. He goes, because we were supposed to have a guest today. That was supposed to be the thing. But
That's still
we got
happening,
some-
though. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, wait, we got a guest
We are
today.
gonna have some
No,
guests.
no,
some
not today,
special
but
guests
like the
for
guest,
sure.
Oh
the
yeah,
guest,
yeah,
guest
yeah,
will
yeah.
be on the way.
We got some really good guests coming on in the next couple of episodes. But Rab said today, podcast in 4 hours. Don't know if there's enough to talk about, lol. But if we have a guest, we can do it. I said, nah, we'll be fine regardless. But is that not crazy?
I've felt that way making content the last week. I'm like,
Bro,
when I
we
go to
just
make
had-
these shows, right, I go back at the videos I've made this week. I look at all the thumbnails. So I figure, okay, like what happened? What are the key talking points? What things to take away? And I was, okay, like, I probably made, you know, when Thieves, they won that game, they won the minor, right? And Scrap decided to turn the stream on. And he said a lot during that stream. Usually that stream might, again, there's probably 4 or 5 clips floating around, right? So maybe that's a day or two worth of content, maybe. I was still talking about some of those clips on like Thursday. The matches were back underway Friday, and it's like, what, you know what I mean? Nothing else had happened that was interesting. That was it. And I get comments. This is how bad it's got, right? Some of my best performing videos of the last month have been about challenges, about Huntsman, about the Bush. And I get comments. I've got a few comments on those videos being like, Rab, I don't care about challenges. Like, I have no interest. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to watch, first of all. That's also okay. But secondly, I always just talk about the most compelling thing that's happened in that day. And if challenges is the most compelling thing that's happened in the day, which sometimes it is, then it's kind of an issue when that shouldn't be the case if the CDL is doing it right. And I think the other point, I suppose, is that the teams don't help us because, as we're saying these teams need to blow it up. We've said that for months, and here we are, and Cloud9 are rocking with the same team. Like, at least, you know, we could at least try something. It's like, okay, maybe we go and pick up this guy instead. It's like, okay, we've got a new player, but no. So we know what's gonna happen.
Bro, we just had 10 matches at the CDL. And there ain't shit to talk about.
Yeah, there's one interesting series this weekend, I think. There was maybe 2 at an absolute
There was
push.
2. There were, well, 3 if you want to include G2 FaZe. No, Heretics FaZe, G2 Miami, and then OpTic Koi.
I need another tweet from Arian, but I'm not seeing
I
one.
can't even give it 3. I can't.
No?
And the only reason I say OpTic Koi is because we got Joe DeCeus on Generational again, and he's just getting costed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've been saying the same thing about that for the last couple months too, so
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think the CDL's got a fair few things to think about. This often happens kind of this time of the year when it's like, all right, we're back to qualifiers again. We've just had 2 good majors. It's kind of starting to feel a bit summery. People are going outside a bit more. They're playing, they're watching different sports. Like, COD always takes a little bit of a lull. But, I mean, still, right? Like, we could try something. And the CDL apparently is we just throw shit at the wall.
Well, for starters, we blame the CDL. They're part of the problem, but these orgs are part of the problem too. Like, they're the major part of the problem. Like, how are you... Let me bring this up real quick. All right. Cloud9, obviously they're in a shit show, but how are you as an organization who pay literally the bare minimum, don't do nothing, yeah, gonna sit there and just keep accepting 3-0, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, and not change a player who hasn't had a positive KD since being in the league? That is issue number 1. That's mind-blowing to me. You don't even have to pay him severance, and you're paying him pennies too. Boston Breach. All right, try making a change, try making a few changes, but you still got one of the biggest issues there right now. Purge. He's been an issue on your team for the last 4 months. Like, where's the change there? There's no fight there. Like, yeah, you can keep tweeting out, like, yeah, man, like, this shit sucked. Like, you don't even help yourselves. Vancouver Surge made so many changes, just dropped triple donuts. All right? That's probably the best thing that happened this weekend. All right? That was probably the funniest and best thing that happened this weekend. Carolina Royal Ravens. All right, bet. Cool. Had a fucking honeymoon period for 5 matches. Now look like hot ass. Falcons. Falcons, all right, let's talk about those. Try making a rush change, didn't work. They get a mollywop, they win some series, they lose some series. And the list just goes on. Like Toronto Koi, people said they're in a good spot. They are not in a good spot. They are not in a good spot. all right, Ravens could do some things online and take over. They're only 40 points ahead of Ravens, and everyone's just losing. So I think these orgs are part of the problem too. A big part of the problem, actually.
Where's my favorite tweet, man?
The league just isn't competitive right now, like whatsoever. Like there's, was it 4 good teams?
Yeah, maybe at that.
4 good teams?
Here it is. This is when they announced it. When did he do his tweet about turning his back to the crowd, man? That's what I'm searching for. Oh, he did. Oh, here it is. Yes, he's still got it up there. Come on. It was just before they announced it. A man who seeks to lead the orchestra must first turn his back to the crowd. I love this tweet, man. This is gonna be my favorite shit. It's just when I love these tweets when you look back. You remember when Clay? I don't know if you remember last year when Clay, the Falcons team, they'd signed like Arcetes and Priester.
Yeah,
and he said something like about how don't doubt my ability to build rosters or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And then they just got pissed on. I'll see if I can find that actually.
I mean, listen, difference between Arian and Clay is like Clay has multi-millions to work with. Arian's got nothing.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I don't hate
and
it.
He's trying to make the best out of a bad situation, but like, bro, even Arian sat there. He's like, yeah. Before he even tweeted this, he knew this shit was over.
Yeah, 100%.
W tweet.
Yeah, legendary tweet for sure.
It's like me calling Decimate the MVP.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
you didn't. You didn't believe that.
Oh fuck no, I didn't believe that.
Bro, my teammates getting pissed on. We're getting absolutely mollywopped. Do you think you guys can win this event? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah, 100%. Skins have been great.
Who's the best player on your team? I can't say me, even though it's me. B-Sport Josh.
Yeah.
I found the tweet, by the way. Here it is. Clayster, April. Now we're over the year anniversary of this tweet now. 3rd of April 2025. It's when they signed Arcetes and Priester. Seen lots of people talking shit, acting like I haven't handgrafted some of the best teams of all time. Can't wait to show you all. Excited to get to work. What tweet?
Which became one of the worst teams of all time.
One of the worst. But the tweet's still up. I always respect that. We stand on business. And Clay probably got a salary bump this year.
You got to gas it. You have to.
See, this is shout out Clay too, but Clay loves doing this shit. What has he handcrafted? Who did he handcraft? Who is he taking credit for though?
Nah, to be fair,
they threw him to the wolves, man. They threw him to the wolves, John, and he came back leading the pack.
I had this conversation too. I was sitting there thinking, like, who did he physically like handpick out, and he turned like crazy?
Oh, yeah. Who says Clay is the Godfather?
No, I do think he helped pick up like Simp and Hydra for sure.
For sure.
But like handcraft a whole roster, he don't handcraft like on my Vegas team. I handcrafted the initial team, and then he took over after that. He got 2 Real on the team, which we did get top 6, but 2 Real threw up the bullshit. and then on Denial, he didn't handcraft Denial. He didn't handcraft Empire. Kyler handcrafted Empire. You know what I'm saying? He got Shotzi and Illy, and then found 2. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, who was he handcrafted?
Nah, he handcrafted that shit. Look at him. He tweeted it. It must be true.
I'm just saying, who the fuck did he handcraft? That was just one of those like he's just taking credit for just whatever.
Yeah, I like that one.
Someone said the E United team, but bro, Simp was already like sought after by everyone.
Simp was coming in anyway, though.
Wait. For Clay, when Clay joined E United, did he not just get dropped from FaZe and then they just picked him up?
Well, they swapped him for Gunless.
Yeah, for Gunless. Yeah. What the fuck? He didn't handcraft that team?
Because he ended up on them with Arcetes and Pricini anyway. Yeah, he just got brought in.
And you also can't pick up like the top prospects, like because Simp and Abuzah were like highly sought after by everyone. Tommy was trying to buy Abuzah with his own salary.
Even my team were trying to get Abuzah, 100%. Everyone tried to get Abuzah.
And Simp and
Simp
as
was
well.
always coming in when he was 18 anyway.
Yeah.
It was just, and like Clay just managed to finesse it so JCap got dropped instead.
When Abuzah was on E6, everyone knew, like, all right, yeah,
He's coming
this guy's
in.
getting terrorized. Like, we got to get Abuzah off of this team.
Yeah, damn, what did Clay actually handcraft then? We can go to have a look at his teams. But yeah, good work. Good work out of Clay.
That's a W from Clay, though. That's W, like,
Yeah, it's a
rewrite.
W. But 100%
You can
W
rewrite history a little bit now, because there's a lot
It's
of
pretty
people.
easy.
A lot of people did not watch back in the day.
Yo, rewrite history, bro. Yo, wait till 10 years from now. I'm gonna start saying some bullshit.
Oh, yeah. I think we could get to work pretty soon, to be fair, Trey.
Right, low key.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start. Bro, Hugh wouldn't be anywhere near as good as he is today without me.
I like that.
They're gonna be like,
I would say that. I would say that.
Hey, they're gonna be like, wow, Trey, what did you do? I'll be like, bro, you don't even know, man. Like, bro, that shit ain't even recorded.
Hook's forgotten about it too. Like, he ain't gonna,
Bro.
he ain't gonna deny it.
Yo, remember when Merc was coming through and you just saw all these tweets? Like, bro, played with Merc, like, when he was coming up, man, I knew this could. But no, you didn't.
Yeah, they love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one. They love that one. I knew this kid was different.
Everyone's Merc becomes pro and goes back to back. Now everyone knew he was gonna make it. Ain't no one said that. But me, 5 years from now,
100%. I knew.
I made Merc.
Yeah, whenever I saw Merc play that Black Ops 4 challenge against Shotzi in 2019, I knew.
Bro, behind the scenes,
I knew it was nice.
Behind the scenes, me and Merc were going crazy.
I'll be fabricating some DMs.
I'm an AI it too. I'm gonna make a whole AI YouTube video about how I made Merc.
Trey made Afro Gizmo.
No, I can't even take credit for that. No.
That's what BenJ said, Steve. BenJ did say that, which is insane.
Yeah, Ravens won 100k for Lurks. Maybe more.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna give Gizmo his credit, Rickist. He was very, very good online. Wasn't great at LAN until Champs, and Champs he was our best player.
That's a good event to step up.
Yeah, that's good work.
We just stepped down.
Yeah, everyone else stepped down.
Yo, I took my jersey off on stage because it was really fucking hot and I was sweating, and I was like, bro, they were like, bro, Trey's retiring.
I forgot about that. Oh my god, I actually remember. That.
Bro, I'm like enraged in anger. I'm sweating that we just lost. Like, take my jersey off.
Get me off this damn bro.
Bro, everyone was just like, that's it for Trey, man. That's his retirement post right there. I'm like, no, I just lost.
You remember when Clay won what event was it? Was it PSX? Or no, they won that one. The event, maybe it was Paris. It was Paris when Clay won his Trey. He took the medal off and he threw it at the guy in the crowd or whatever that's. I think it was Paris, wasn't it? Like
it was EWC
or something.
No, ESWC.
ESWC, yeah. I think that was the one. There might even be a video.
Yeah,
of it.
see, that's what I'm saying. 5 years from now, I'm gonna just start fabricating. I
just
spoke
make
with the
shit up.
border agent to stop Ben Beans getting into the country so Merc could get his spot because I knew Merc was always gonna make it.
I knew it was him.
And he just needed that push.
My bad, Ben. But
I made the cool TSA on speed dial.
Oh yeah, Clayster throws medal after finishing second at ESWC. Here it is.
Bro, I
So
remember
we could bring it up real quick.
The story about Dave Marsh where he smashed his controller off the desk, flung back and hit the ref in the head. And
What?
And the ref was threatening to call the cops on him.
Oh my god! Wait, when was this? Was it a similar time?
ESWC, yeah.
Bloody hell, they were going through it this event.
ESWC, yeah.
Clay is fuming, bro. Like he's just, he's absolutely fuming.
Holy shit, he was young as hell.
They just got belted so bad in this finals as well. Like, because there were some delays and then they just got belted.
Yo,
bad.
this commentator keeping him there is comedy.
Yeah, I have to stand there while they interview the king. Crazy.
How you feeling about this win? Yeah, it was great. How you feeling about the loss, Clay?
Was this the 3-0? Was this the 3-0 series when Scump threw it? No, I think it might have been a different one. Anyway, this is the post series.
Bro, they got to take photos.
They got to take a photo with the champs. Oh my, that is the worst. Oh my god. I don't blame Clay for being pissed off actually. Oh, here it is. Oh, did he already throw it? I think we're kind of...
Was this 11 years ago?
Cameraman
It was.
cooked. Yeah, was this 2015? This is 20...
Oh, no.
No,
There was an event where we had to
2017, yeah. Infinite
There was an
Warfare.
event we had to play with a Just Dance tournament going on in the background.
I think that was the year before. I think that was 2016. But maybe it was this one because it got delayed heavily anyway. Clay takes the thing up and does he? You kind of get to see him throw it. I don't know. Oh no, yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see it. You can see it frame by frame on the left-hand side of the screen. Look at that.
It didn't look like it went very fast, so I'm thinking that shit was plastic.
Yeah. Oh, wow, what a
checked.
time, man. Yeah, he was fuming. I don't blame him though. Like he's had to take a picture with the team.
Bro,
that just
I
absolutely
promise you,
bopped him.
Dave Marsh got so angry, he smashed his controller, and it just ricocheted off the fucking desk, hit an admin in the head, and they threatened to call the cops and get Dave done for assault.
Ah, the French man.
What?
French ref.
Yeah, shit, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No,
Well,
no.
I don't know what they thought they were going to do. What are you going to do? Sue Infused and get $1,000? Like,
Yeah,
Andy
okay.
Christopher, who just got a new Volvo and a new conservatory. He won't do shit.
Oh, good luck with that. The other one that thanks for whoever pointed this out in the chat because it is a good one to mention is SSG, right? So with all this context around the league is cooked, Ravens are cooked, Cloud9 are cooked. You guys remember last year when Space Station they wanted to come in, they were talking. We thought they were going to come in for Ravens. That was the conversation. They were talking with Carolina, and their top man says that they spoke with a couple of teams and it did not happen for various reasons. Emery with the 5 USD. Clay was upset because they had to reset map 1 due to internet issues and they got 320 minutes. I believe him had attached streaks as well. Yes, that's right. I think it was the year before. It was the Just Dance final delay. And then that year, it was OpTic versus FaZe in the finals. OpTic were coming from winners, FaZe coming from losers. Yeah, map. I think, if I remember correctly, map 1 was a throwback hardpoint. Might be wrong. But I think it was a throwback hardpoint. It got replayed, and then they got cooked. So appreciate the reminder on that one. But yeah. So anyway, SSG. What we found after deep diving into the economics is that the license is more of a liability than an asset, which is always what you want to hear.
Or they don't even need a deep dive to realize.
Yeah, I don't think we needed a deep dive for this one, to be fair. But
They made it sound like they just hit the files. This is all public knowledge that if you used to get a spot in the league right now, you are cooking yourself.
That's the thing when Shorts is like we talked to multiple groups, but we passed on it. The cost to operate versus revenue potential. Look, I'm sure that Ravens were trying to sell them this spot for obscene amounts of cash.
I heard Ravens were trying to sell the spot for $1 million.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how true that is. But
Didn't the Bush get quoted a mil? Was that what it was? 2 mil, maybe?
What did Tommy get quoted? I swear I saw like 6.5.
Maybe it was him. Yeah, no, that's right. It was Serge. Yeah, he got quoted 6.5 mil. I think Bush said they got quoted $1 million by somebody.
Listen,
but apparently
because
Serge had $5.5 million debt, so they want that to be cleared.
Oh yeah, and the way to get out of debt is to go to Tommy Zuma and source up 6.5. Like, come on, bro. I think what is it? Falcons paid 2.5 for theirs.
Yeah, that was I think the rumor.
Well, no, one of the people said it. Like, they
one of the guys
they
said
came out and said it 2.5, and that's for a Vegas spot.
Damn, Legion just cashed out, bro.
Legion might have been the best business people in the CDL.
That is insane, man. Oh my god.
I don't think did they really cash out that much though with how much it is? Because the first year didn't they pay a little bit? Nah, they still cashed out.
Bro,
I think they cashed out.
Every year I played for them, they made a profit.
I mean, you gotta respect it at that point.
I mean, London made a bro. Listen, London's business idea, fantastic. Listen to this. They got LG as a sponsor for a year for 400,000. Guess what? That was the budget.
Okay. How are you finessing that, man?
They made me wake up at the crack ass of dawn, scheduled a fucking advertising for LG to go like on TVs and billboards and shit. But that didn't get posted.
Mate, what an org. They cashed out 400 racks. Who was their business dev guy? Wow. He was on flames. That pitch deck must have been unbelievable, Trey. Your face must have been all over it.
Well, I hope I had more Twitter followers than my whole team combined by like 3 times. Like I was apparently I was like the scump of the org at that point. And I didn't have that many.
So Sean from SSG says, we ain't entering until they make it an open system. Because he also fears it's problematic for challengers getting the right talent to actually progress. Because he basically just says, like, challengers right now is just recycling a ton of talent, which I guess it's kind of inevitable to an extent. But also, yeah, the balance there doesn't seem to really work. So...
It's like Steve said in the chat, like, essentially the risk to reward in the CDL, there's no... Everything is the risk, and there's barely any reward
yeah,
whatsoever.
like, what's the upside?
Like,
yeah.
essentially, this
You're
is
just
like,
doing it loving a game if you come into
bro,
the
you're
CDL.
doing it because, bro, if you come
Or
into
if
the
you're a
CDL,
Saudi team.
you're doing it because you're bored and you just want to see some shit fuck up, or you don't care about money, or yeah, like you're Saudi and they just print that.
Yeah.
It's the same with Envy, right? And Hastro. Like, he's come back into Valorant and it's gone pretty well.
Bro,
But
let me check these teams real quick.
I don't know if Envy, I mean, like...
No, Cell is probably making more. Actually, no, Cell is making more than, what is that, 16 players right now put together?
I was going to say, do you think Cell's making more than the entire selection of players that don't go to champs?
Well, Cloud9, what's that? Cloud9, that's like 96,000.
Yeah.
Boston Breach, that's probably like
Bit more.
Probably like
50.
300,000 combined.
300, you think? Yeah, maybe Nasty's on a bit
And
more.
Nasty might be on like what 100, maybe.
Yeah, and then the rest, they might be on like
50.
250. They might be on 250.
All right,
Surge,
so Cloud9 are 100, Boston are 250.
Surge 200,
Yeah.
Ravens 200.
Yeah, so 200, 250, 650. I mean,
650.
yeah, Cell's on
Yeah.
more than the whole team's combined, for sure.
Cell's making, rumored, Cell's
Rumored.
making more than 4 teams combined.
That is absolutely absurd. Is that? I mean, I guess
And
that
the-
does happen in
and-
other sports, does it? But like-
No, it does, but like, you know, they're an eighth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this ain't Cristiano Ronaldo.
Respect, like, you know,
Uh,
Cell's making more than 4 teams combined.
and he's,
they're
he's
just-
1 point above them.
and there's only one rank above them.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Yeah, so... Yeah, Nasty, I remember Nasty was pitched about 75, 80, something like that. So, who knows? Feel bad for my boy. Free Nasty till it's backwards. We got to do it. We got to find a way. Every super chat donation goes towards paying for Nasty's buyout. So, you know, we will try our best, but it might be a pretty mega buyout. Who knows? Look, we've got to talk a little bit about challenges. Obviously, Don, the Bush boys, they fell short. Pretty rough. Like you had that one Thursday that was rough, and you did what you had to do last week. But then Snoopy threw, man. I can't believe it. He knocked you out by losing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. It was definitely in their best interest to do that, I guess, because they want to test maps. You know, if they didn't test maps, they would have won the series. They wanted to play a whole bunch of maps that they don't normally play. They played Scar Overload, which they haven't won all year, and they played Plaza Search. Clearly, if they didn't test maps, we would have made it through, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you fucking lose to Cabal and Omid. Lost to both of them that day, and yeah, I mean, just my mindset is, I mean, right after we lost, I was like, just... Everyone try to stay composed. Don't over tweak, because listen, man, it would have been really cool for us to play at the Pro-Am. Obviously, you know, it was one of my goals for this year. Also making the World Cup is a goal. Challengers champs, winning that's a goal. It was one of the big goals for this year, but at the end of the day, I mean, the 4 Challengers teams that go, they're gonna... Like, obviously, I'm not going to say, I wouldn't have said that prior, and I wouldn't have said that if we're still in the elite. But just I'm also realistic. You know, the 4 Challengers teams that go, maybe P7 can beat. You know, I think P7 will smoke a C9, but, you know, they're still a different. Like, Boston and Surge, they're probably going to beat all the Challengers teams. You know what I'm saying? And then they bounce back into the challengers bracket anyways. So
Yeah, and they come back on
realistically,
top 16.
yeah, realistically, it would have been a great opportunity just to be seen, and maybe for the Bush brand as a whole, Bush versus FaZe, the real FaZe, that would have been cool. But in terms of like actual competition, I just try to tell the boys like, listen, bro. I mean, we would have fucking like if we got in a pool with Merc and Joe Deceives, like OpTic Toronto, and then us and like another team, OpTic Toronto would have just fucking cooked our shit. Like, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So I just tried to like take that angle as like a way to stay composed because it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Mercules would have had a 2.0 versus us. Simp would have had a 2.0 versus us. So it's not like we would have. I don't think any of these challengers teams are gonna win the LAN. So yeah, just go into the open bracket like normal and do our fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just lock in and do our thing. But yeah, we'll see who makes it. I hope the Huntsmen make it. Just because their last split was so bad, and it's good when the Huntsmen are doing good and they're in winners finals right now. So I hope they make it. But if they don't make it, I could see probably Wake's team.
I was gonna say, I think I kind of agree with that. I think you don't want to write off that for fun team with Geo and Wake. Like Huntsman beat them in 5, but I feel like if they could play each other again as like the decider, and we'll see. I think the Stallions have done pretty well, but go on, Trey.
I was going to say, it's actually crazy that Geo didn't get a team this year, in my opinion.
Pretty sure he was supposed to, but it was him or Nero.
Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't it like Ravens or something?
It was Slasher that vetoed Geo. Slasher vetoed him.
So I think Geo is pretty fucking good. But Geo might join a team and be absolutely fucking ass, and then my opinion's short because everyone's just getting slammed now, so...
Yeah.
The way I see it done is that no one comes from challenges into the league right now and does anything. Unless it's on the 4th team,
Well, yeah.
I do think Toronto could upgrade.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, if you're Toronto, you need a new AR. Like, who you?
But how bad Jamie is playing? I mean,
who would you get though?
I just think if you want, like, I thought Fire to me, they come from the Fire, Insight, Caesar Skies. In a respawn game mode, I do think Insight and Caesar Skies are better than Fire at S&D by a lot, probably. Jamie's pretty fucking clutch. When it comes to respawn, I think Fire is better than both of them. So I thought Fire should have replaced one of them if you want that same player. Now, if you want to alter the team, which I think can also work, it can go both ways, altering the team. Pick up any AR and challengers that can get a kill. I mean, there's plenty. There's Wake, Cammy, Beans, even Diamond Con. Diamond Con to me is in that same lineage of he's gonna value his life. You know what I'm saying? He just won the last event.
Now the issue is with Toronto is they're not a US based team. So the reason I feel like they can't get rid of Jamie that easily is because they can't pick anyone up.
Well, they could have picked up Kenny, so I don't know what's the excuse for that. They're blowing up his phone. So you know what I'm saying? They could get somebody.
I don't know how the visa situation works. Maybe when they were going for Kenny, they had a little bit of a break, but I don't think there's a break anymore.
Okay. We'll see. Listen, I do think certain teams. I do think you can get an upgrade for the ARs. I think they're just an AR player away. Both of those teams, and it's so crazy to me because normally teams are a dominant sub player away. Like when we were looking at Boston a few weeks ago, we seen Spart and Nasty. We're like, okay, if the sub duo turns it around, this team could do something. Like the Rocker in Toronto, it's like if their AR can get a kill, they can win, which is fucking insane to me because that's the easiest thing to do. So I do think those two teams could upgrade from challengers, honestly.
Don, you think if they put you back in, like, okay, you're in the team for Jamie, you have 2 weeks notice to practice.
2 weeks, that's disrespectful. These guys been playing all year. These guys, I mean, when the game come out October, that's disrespectful. I can't.
Okay, I like that. Yes, good.
I think I could beat C9. If you throw me on Toronto for Insight, I think we'll beat C9 and like the bottom teams for sure. But I'm not making an impact. They need someone to make an impact versus OpTic. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to make impact, a high impact versus the top teams. That's where they struggle. They could get top 3 next event. I believe Toronto can make top 3 next event with Jamie Insight, with they could get a top 4. You know, they can easily make a Sunday. It's the series where you see, you know, it's a series versus Genomates. Even though Genomates is kind of shit, their pace is still insane. In OpTic, their pace is insane. And LAT is like, Insight gets left behind. He's just a few steps behind. So they just, if they could just get someone for him, they would be in a better situation.
The meta change made this 10 times worse for Jamie, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kips too. I noticed Kips hasn't been doing this thing recently as well. Now I don't know if that's like an issue because Insight may be playing a bit worse because of the meta change, and maybe Kips feels like there's more to do on the map. But you know, seeing them get, what was it, top 3, top 4 at Birmingham, and then coming back to a meta change is pretty hefty. And I think that did play, because we didn't get to really see them done without, you know, with the new meta change online, did we?
Yeah.
So that kind of probably fucked them over as well.
Yeah, thanks up, Carson, for the 5 USD really as well. Who they going to get? Jamie Cope for the last 5 years. the generational Jamie Insight hater is back in the chat. It's a pleasure.
Like you said, I just think, you know, maybe next game. I just think these fast games, they're just not like they're just not Jamie's games.
Yeah.
And that's okay to admit.
Okay.
And he used to be really fucking good at S&D. That's what blows my mind, is that on MW3, I was looking at him at the start of MW3, and he was genuinely like generational on S&D. And then like halfway through, something just happened, and yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to sniper a little bit, but I mean, I didn't really work. I mean, since he's been back from online, it's been, I will say the consistency is impressive though. He's played OpTic twice and dropped to 0.73 both times. So, it's pretty.
Rather.
I mean, like, it's not even the same stat line though. Like, he's just
Jamie having 105 deaths is fucking incredible.
That I thought that was unreal. Yeah, because I mean, Joe DeCe's at 129 kills, but only 89 deaths or something.
We can speak about that too. Listen, Joe is too good for this team. Kleenex is doing this thing with this meta too. He's been frying as well, but listen, I think this is just a wasted year for Joe, unfortunately. I think this is one of Joe's better games. I think we've seen him just absolutely thrive on it. And yeah, I truly believe that when Joe's done after this year with Toronto, because he's definitely not re-signing, we get to see him thrive on a top 4 team next year, and he probably wins his first event.
Yeah.
Abkarsign drops another 5. Jamie hasn't had a good year since Cold War, has one good tournament a year, and that somehow justified his spot for half a decade. Insane. I mean, look, he did drop a good tournament in Birmingham. It was pretty good. So, you know, he walked out with the flag. He did the chant with the crowd. I don't know, man. That's enough for me. Online COD. Online COD is cheese. I just think if you're Joe, it's like, if you're Toronto, you've got to think, we've got to try to get the most out of Joe before he leaves. Because think of the players that have left Toronto over the last couple of years.
They're squeezing Joe dry right now.
Envoy's gone.
I don't think Joe's got anything left to give.
Vance is gone. Scrap is gone. Cammy's gone.
You think Scrap's gone?
No, I mean from Toronto. Like they lost a lot of players. They've like all these guys have,
like,
you know, now Joe's
listen,
gonna
I
go.
love Toronto as a city, and I think the Toronto org's very good. But living in Toronto is just tough when you're making that much money and you're just getting taxed. That's why a lot of people are turned off by it too. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think it's anything to do with Toronto as an org. I think the org treats its players very well. I think the owners, you know, heads are in the right place. You know, we love Toronto over here. I just think as a place to go play, like Kenny, for example, you know, he turned that down in a heartbeat. He didn't want to move there. And that's also because he's got a life over here. But I'm going to assume taxes and everything else add on to it. Yeah. Like, that's why a lot of people turn it down.
Yeah, Beans, Merc, People just throwing out all sorts of names that they've not got. And Joe's going to be probably another one. Again, they've done a good job. They found Kips. I think he's a talent for the future for sure. But, you know, it's kind of similar story. And they are 0-7, Don, against Big Merc. They can't beat him. Doesn't matter how hard they try. They can't beat him.
Yeah, they can't get him. It's just barbecue chicken every time. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, it's just. I mean, look at the ARs. The ARs just got McBlicked. I'm just gonna keep saying it, bro. If you're an AR player, just get a kill. I prayed for times to have. I've had some good subs. I've had Hook. I've had Jerd. Joe is fucking insane. My message to Joe: don't crash out. Luckily, you know, I feel like you're a pretty likable guy. No one's like roasting you at all. There's some people, oh, Joe hasn't won. How could you compare him to other subs? Just stay composed. The chip will come. The chip will come. It's guaranteed to come. He's too good. So just don't beat yourself up. I know he beats himself up sometimes about like losing. Just go out there and get your ass whooped for the rest of the year, man. At least make it to a couple Sundays. But yeah, you're not going to win shit. And next year, like Trey said, you'll get one.
Take the Falcons bag when it arrives in the off season. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, get a little Falcons bag.
Everyone needs to play for that.
Oh, he's playing for it.
Everyone needs to play for that. And like the first, bro, if I'm a player and I'm an EWC and I'm on my shit.
Oh my God, I'm going straight to the Crown Prince.
Hey, he's a free agent in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
2 months.
You've never seen. If that was me in Joe's position in EWC, you've never seen me shake so many hands.
With the shakes, we'd be shaking.
Hey, my name's Joe. Yeah, I'm Joe. Yeah, that's me up there. 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3-0. Don't matter.
Right,
don't matter. That's me.
You see my lineman card?
I got a few.
It's 21.
I could give you a signed version. I'll sign this one for
you.
He could sign it. He could sign it at least, honestly, if he keeps this up, a little 400. 400.
Hmm.
I'm not. He deserves, bro. That sounds good to me. Shit, that's half of what Cell gets.
Listen, he's on a generational comeback story too, because at one point no one wanted him and he's on the bench.
Yeah.
It's true.
He's getting shit on. You know. Listen, sitting next to. He's look at the stats though. He's a sandwich in there. He's sandwiched. He's in between 2.7s.
Oh.
That's like 2 slices of moldy bread, and he's like prime Wagyu beef.
Yeah, A5.
He's manwidged right now. They were saying free my boy Byron.
It could be a little bit of free Joe as well. We could do both though. We could save Joe by maybe Nasty is the key to the Joe Deceives prison cell.
Well, listen, there's a bunch of free agents at the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Joe, Scrappy Hydra.
Falcons got their pick of the bunch.
Hey,
Joe, Scrappy Hydra. That sounds like a good team to me.
Hey, could you see it? Cell, Scrap, Hydra, Joe.
Fuck.
Because there's only one team that can afford that.
Yeah, there's only one team that can afford that for sure. I think if that's a team, we know what colour jersey they're going to be wearing. But yeah, unfortunately, Exnid is he's a staple.
Yeah,
so.
That is true. Maybe he can coach.
I was just thinking that, Trey.
Nah, I'm joking.
Make Clay the GM. Exnid puts the coaching helmet on.
Listen, Exnid's good, man. He's good. He is good.
He can be.
Would I swap him for Joe or Hydra or both? Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But he's fucking good. He's good.
Yeah, he's for sure. We'll see.
All right, let's get on to Miami.
Just quickly, the other one. I want your take, Trey, on one of the greatest rounds of Search and Destroy that we've ever seen. It was coming out of this series. OpTic played. They played Toronto on the Plaza Search and Destroy.
What, the round that lasted 11 seconds?
It was 11 seconds, yeah. They head bashed A, and then everyone died.
I'm good.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say about this?
It's a high-skill map.
Listen, the league put it in. It was entertaining. We just had the fastest round of S&D in human history.
I don't mind this for online qualifiers. I'm down every round.
No,
Just get
that's
it
what I'm
over with.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a bad team, force Plaza, run A every round, 4-man, 4-man. It'll be the fastest game and the best game we've watched all weekend.
Yeah.
And listen. This is a PSA to any CDL teams out there. If you're picking Plaza, stop trying to maneuver the map in some smart way. Just 4-man A. Maybe come up with a GA with the team beforehand. No nades, no stuns, and just make it full out gunplay. That's fine by me. If that's how you got, all 4 of you can wear spinny hats too. It's cool. If you really wanna, no one thinks this map's cool or fun or like competitive in any way. But if this is what we got to do to have a fun round of S&D, fuck it, I'm down. That's my take on it. Is it ass? Yeah, for sure.
I mean, look, I rate this more than like would I prefer to if I've got to watch an online qualifier, would I prefer to watch some Plaza bang out or would I prefer to watch Arklov peak?
I mean, bro, we were playing. Well, Arklov peak was a fun S&D map.
I loved Arklov peak, but I'm just saying, like,
Don, you're with it. Don, come on.
It was a big. I was a big fan of Arklov peak, but that shit was big. It was big.
All right, you guys like trolling me right now?
Nah,
What are you on about? What are you on about? 2 people in the trenches just crawling up, a couple smoke grenades here and there.
It was tactical, kind of. There was some sniping going on. We had Waskin top building, still alive at the end of the round.
He's still there to this day.
He's still there. The ghost.
Yo, boys,
of
I need help in the
Waskin
trenches. I need
still
help. I
lives.
need help. Brad's like, yeah, I'm watching over you.
I had to plant the bomb on that map.
Ah, see, there you go.
That's why
That's
you
why I
don't
don't like it. Yeah.
I had to plant the bomb on that map for a whole year.
I had Dylan Cod, so I was.
If people say I'm not a team player, I'm planting the bomb. There's nowhere to go. You plant the bomb, there's nowhere to run.
Absolutely dead. You got one barrel.
I have to throw a smoke at myself. If I still have it, I have to smoke myself to get to the bomb. That map, man. I have so many bad memories from that map.
No, for sure.
I think if we're playing Plaza, I think we just make it a thing where everyone just rushes A-bomb for however many rounds there are.
We try and break the record for like fastest ever CDL map. We just bang it down. We're playing Infinite Warfare Search again.
Obviously, like the pros have got some standard to hold, but like, what speaks more volumes than just watching a Plaza S&D 11-second rounds every round? You could genuinely finish an S&D in a minute.
yeah. Take more time to reset the bloody round than it does to actually get the dub. So we'll stay tuned for that one. But yes, Trey, it's time for the big one. Because Miami Heretics, they played FaZe. Well, they played 2 teams this weekend. They lost to G2, remarkably enough. But again, G2 continue their reign of just 3-0 or get 3-0'd. I don't understand it. They are the most confusing team. They might be one of the most confusing teams ever in the COD League, actually.
I love the team. I love the players on it. But this team is... I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever.
They just 3-0'd Miami, Trey.
And I don't like Miami either. How are Miami going to come off an absolute grueler versus FaZe?
Smoked him, to be honest.
Make Draza give away a $2,000 PC. And then come out looking like a pile of shit versus G2. Who are also known to getting 3-0'd. Explain that one to me.
No, I don't understand it. All I know is that Miami are just, they just come different against FaZe. So, yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, they get the job done game 1. They lost the Plaza Search and Destroy. And then it was an absolute takeover from the Miami boys. And FaZe got piss-slammed bad on the den. 0.8, 0.4, 0.5, 0.8. Pretty brutal. Simp said after the series he's got to be better. I mean, look, that's the MVP. Bro. That's Mr.
You're
MVP.
Good. You're good. That's Mr. Humble right there. You're good, bro.
These guys stink. Bro, I can't take Miami serious, bro. Until they do it all, they're getting Ravens treatment from me. These
it
guys got to
time?
outslay by how much is that? 20 plus 32. That's 52 kills. You guys got to outslay by 52. That's a lot. A lot. When they don't outslay by 52, they lose. Can't tip it.
They're saying 7-1 against Miami ever since Super has
Against
been in
FaZe,
Miami.
yeah.
Against FaZe, yeah.
But
They have a good record versus FaZe.
they have a very good record versus FaZe, but
Good for them.
not a good land placing.
Can't tip it.
Oh. Yeah, 7-1 against FaZe since picking up Super. So they
make
just
a
got
Sunday
their
this
number.
year. Tip it.
Big drama though coming out of this
yeah.
one. No, go on, Trey.
Hang on a minute. And then Trakes hops on against G2 after a generational FaZe game and
Throws up
drops
the horse.
bro, throws up the bullshit.
And mentals.
How can I take this seriously?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
And people comment on our pick'ems like, oh, these guys are supposed to know COD. Yeah, I'm sure you had this series written down like this. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Moron.
Yeah, one day after they 3-1 FaZe, just call a
One
nice
day
little
after they just
3-0.
mollywop the former champs of fucking the current champs, you should say. And they just get dealt the fucking belt by fucking Estriel.
Even Super that series, bro. He had less damage than Caesar, and I swear Caesar couldn't hit a shot. So Super must have been fucking doing some bullshit.
I mean, look, in the game
some
2, he was
bullshit.
still there with the 3 first bloods.
Game
That's
2,
what he
I
does.
took his game 2. He hit game 2,
Yeah,
but
he
he
did.
must have been doing some bullshit.
Bro, that's what I'm. And how can I predict this shit? Like,
Kelly.
bro, Trake's throwing up a .63, and that's like, come on, bro.
I had Rencor over for his KD, but how did he have a 1.2? 1.2, and he got 3-0.
Yeah, you
This
want to
shit-
know how?
He's done it again, man. He's on a.
He's done it again.
He's done it again. That's the number 7 best player in the league, though.
Bro, Trakes and Metals are looking at him like, I'm flying for you, bro. Help.
No, but look at the Lion Man cards. I mean, he's still number 1 overall KD this season, Rencor. Number
He's
1
moving-
KD in the league.
Brother, he's moving like Cell.
Yeah, this is prime sell. Look at
mean,
the
it's
numbers. Look at
tippable.
him go.
Oh yeah, I'll tip it.
1.2, 1.2,
I
1.2,
get like
1.2.
I get like 50% tip.
50%?
It's actually
Yeah.
insane how consistent he is with the 1.2s, though. Like, he's not always at a 1.2.
Yeah, like look
0.8
at that
in
one
there,
there.
1.4.
1.37 versus Gentlemates lost 3-1. I'm scrapping him
That
after
was
that.
at the major as well. That was at
I'm
the major.
scrapping him after that.
He got costed. He got costed at one match. He had 2.5 minutes.
Nah,
with
I'll
40.
give
Yeah,
him
that
that
is
one.
true, that
I'll
is
give him
true.
that one.
That was crazy.
I'll give
That
him
was
that one.
insane.
I'll give him that one. To be fair,
2.5.
I'm scrapping my teammates after that one. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, and there you go. Look, another 1.25 versus Gentlemates lost 3-1. Bro, he's prone to he loves a 1.2 for a loss.
He
Look at
loves
all of
he
it.
just loves a
Look at
1.2. I mean, look at the numbers.
Bro,
look at the
he-
consistency.
They're great numbers. Those are great numbers.
They're fantastic numbers. I agree.
listen, I'm not.
He just
like,
delivers it though. It's just
I
there
can't-
every series.
Listen, I can't call him shit. He's obviously very fucking good, but how is the productivity? Like if my teammates on a
losing to
1.
Ravens,
If
so
my
they're at
teammates on a
1.2.
1.2, if I'm on a 1.2, the game should be easy for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. 100%.
But like, doesn't like, bro, Metals must be fighting for his life. Oh no, Real's in his way soon. I know that.
Oh, Rail's
yeah,
coming
Real's
in.
in. Real is for sure in.
Listen,
Rail
Real's-
watched the FaZe series. He got a little bit nervous, but he was back.
No,
he
listen,
was back
listen.
the next
I'm not
day.
saying I know for sure, obviously, but like, I'm just gonna assume Real very soon.
Wouldn't be a huge surprise. But anyway,
Because
after FaZe
because
lost,
Heretics after this, sorry,
No, you're
Heretics
good.
after this major, we're gonna assume they're not having a very good major just because they don't do particularly well at majors. Real's probably in after.
You remember the Esports World Cup a couple of years ago, the one we went to, Trey? And Miami, they'd had a pretty okay season. I mean, this is when they had like Vickle. I don't know if Eric Boom was still there, but
Yeah.
they had that team, and they were probably the worst team we've ever seen in like a top quality COD tournament.
Oh yeah.
They got
yeah.
absolutely fucking battered by everyone, and
Everyone.
and then Vickle just called it a day and started hitting the gym or something. So it's just you just never know. It doesn't matter what iteration of Miami it is. They've got an absolute stinker in there somewhere. We'll see on LAN. I mean, look, at the end of the day, they're going to play an amateur team in their pool. I'm assuming the way it works, Don, I was thinking about this earlier. Like, let's say Cloud9 are the 12th seed. Then, presumably, the best challengers team gets put in their pool.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so Project Notorious could be on for a winner there. Yeah, they could be on for a good one. Okay.
Listen, I think Heretics just. I think it's like Don said. You know, apart from C9, I think the Challenger team just lose to them all.
Yeah. 100%.
So game 4, Abuzah went 11-24. And in the series before this, FaZe, they beat Ravens, but it wasn't exactly convincing. They went all the way to a game 5. They lost, I think, both at a hard points here to Ravens, which was surprising. I mean, Fire dropped an absolute bomb map 1, 37-24. And pretty good game 4. Actually, it was Lurks, this one, who had a bit of a takeover. But to be fair to Ravens, they actually played some good stuff here. But they got Neslo'd by FaZe in a round 11 on the game. I mean, it was a pretty crazy round 11. Not to do much gameplay analysis, but it looked like there was a little bit of lag. Could be a little bit of lag going on. A little bit of 50 ping cheese. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But Simp iced up. He got a 3-piece in the round 11. Nobody's that surprised. So, okay, maybe the right team won or whatever you want to say. Point being, FaZe lost both respawns a couple of days later.
They shouldn't be Neslo in.
Yeah, exactly. FaZe shouldn't be needing to Neslo this. I think that is fair enough. So, BenJ, this is the BenJ era, let's not forget, as we've decided earlier on in the video. This is the BenJ era, and he do be tweeting a fair bit. So this at FaZe Vegas team literally cannot trade any kills the last 3 matches. Not really sure how they could win any respawns with 0 gun power on the map. So, okay, BenJ does a tweet. That's his take. He wants more gun power. He wasn't seeing enough gun power, Trey. Okay, it's a tweet, fair enough. But then we get Abuzah hitting the replies. We need more gun power, crying face, fucking clown.
To say they need more gun power is insane, though.
More gun power?
Like, Don, are you agreeing with me there?
I just think it's funny. Yeah, I mean,
bro, they
BenJ,
just won an
BenJ
they just won an event. Listen, BenJ has just decided to come up with the biggest bullshit word of all time.
It says gun power. It was always firepower, but I guess we'll go for gun power. It's fine.
BenJ, he's got a lot going on. And I gotta tip it, man. He's getting more confident. He's feeling himself. He's getting more vocal. He said, maybe I should look into changing my coaching approach. He's saying FaZe needs more gun power. And they just won. I do think that, I've never looked at FaZe throughout this whole season and thought they were like just pure dominance the whole entire time. They had a great LAN. They clutched the fuck up no. They almost made grand finals first event, and then Genomase clutched the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Last event, obviously 04 literally went generational 1.4. People thought he was hacking. They thought his PC was insane. He just took over, but they've never just they're not like, the most dominant team throughout this season so far has been OpTic. They went almost undefeated online, and they are the team that we expect to win every single match. This FaZe team, I still think they can win. I just don't think they've ever looked dominant this whole season. I mean, bro, before they won the event, like, we can't just forget about the shit that happens. Like, people were calling for 04 to get dropped. They picked up a Luca. And they lit a fire under the players' asses. If they didn't win, or if they didn't get top 3 or another finals, someone would have been gone. So I don't think this team has ever been dominant throughout this season, and they just got to keep going. But they can definitely still win. I'm not worried about them like looking shaky. Just because they look shaky before they won, they can still look shaky after they won. So
I will say the inconsistencies with the AR players online is probably a bigger issue, but I think with Draza playing better on LAN, I don't think there's an issue here. Like you said, Don. But Don, realistically, no one's looked dominant this year bar OpTic online, and then they've lost both the events.
Yep.
So, you know, I think we just have 4 great teams who just suck online and then turn up at LAN. Not suck online, but you know what I'm saying? They're not as good online as they are.
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
Apart from OpTic, who are generational online this season, and you know, probably the most consistent team. They're just waiting for that win.
Even on LAN, they beat the teams they lost to.
Yeah.
Like the first event, they beat General Mates in map count. They just lost in finals. Like,
yeah.
They literally played FaZe last event. They 3-0'd them in winners finals and then just got blicked in finals. So, like, I feel like OpTic has been just as good on LAN as they are online. They just haven't
won. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say FaZe, like, they look shaky in Major 2. You know, there was draws to be drop shouts. Go to the LAN, they win. And, you know, we're in the same situation now. Maybe BenJ's overreacting a bit, saying gunpowder, because, you know, I don't think that's really an issue for FaZe. I just think online they're not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have enough slaying power and gun power for sure. They have enough.
Yeah, and then Ben saying don't pull a BenJ and care about what other anyone thinks about, you know, about your team. Of course, someone's gonna tweet you back. Ben wants that.
Ben does want it. Ben does definitely want it.
Ben's looking for that.
Yeah.
Ben is looking for that. But I will say though, you can't tweet Ben back. He gets a rock on.
He was pressing him. He was
absolutely loving it.
Pressing him,
bro. Yo, Ben has got some confidence when it comes to a pro replying to it.
Oh, I love it, man.
Because Ben knows he's
like,
bro, Ben's untouchable, bro.
Yeah. Ben knows, what can they say to him? What could they say?
Bro, Tommy ain't gonna get rid of Ben. The only time Ben nearly got done himself was when he nearly showed his piece on stream.
Exactly. Ever since then, BenJ has been untouchable. I mean, I just love like the way Ben moves is just so funny. Like, been the biggest FaZe fanboy going, but like, look, he's a fan of the team. He wants them to succeed, but he just, you know, he's moving like a fan. He's like, look, you guys.
But when he was on FaZe, you couldn't say a bad thing about FaZe.
Oh, I'm sure.
He was squaring up.
That's how BenJ would pull up as well.
Yeah,
little southpaw. Yeah.
Nah, BenJ reminds me.
Yeah, BenJ would hit one of these for sure.
He did an iShow meet nearly. It was back in like MW3. I'm pretty. MW3,
yeah, it was like the first year of the flag, wasn't it? The second year of the flag.
Was it MW3?
I think it must have been earlier than that. I think it was earlier. I think it might have even been like Vanguard or something, maybe Vanguard Cold War even.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, Abuzah says nobody cares about what you're saying. You're just another NPC on social media. And then BenJ fires back. So then why are you sitting here after an L trying to roast me back on Twitter? ? No reply from Abuzah to that one. He knows he
probably
got
blocked
clicked.
him.
He pressed X, Don. He pressed X. He did it. You think he should have just pressed X
to be fair,
start? Should he have pressed X?
Well, he shouldn't have replied, but he probably just sat there and gone, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, like, we're not going out for dinner with the boys.
Nah, they didn't go for dinner after this.
Nah. I don't think it's bad to reply, especially when like I remember like it was like a week ago or a few days, whatever the fuck when it was. I turned my stream on and then the first couple things in my chat is like BenJ was on you. So I go try to figure out what he said. I saw what he said and he didn't really say too much. He just said like that one thing. So then I texted him. I'm like, yo, during my stream, let's talk about it just for like the content. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's bad to respond in terms of that because if no one ever responds, there's no dialogue. But once we started talking, I was just like, Ben, like, what do you want me to do? I've been involved with the team every day. These guys are grown ass men. They know how to play. Like he's like Rambo Ray has changed his approach with younger guys. Like he was just saying some BenJ, some dumb shit, and I basically was just like, Ben, you're tweaking. And then we did it on stream. We got a couple clips out of it, and then it was cool. You know, this gives us some shit to talk about. It gives us some shit to talk about. So that's why I don't mind people responding and sometimes clap back, especially like as a player, I still respect good shit talk, you know, good criticism that can come from like a realistic side of things. You know what I'm saying? The shit where it's just like, I don't know, someone just said some dumb, Temp, you were dog shit. You were always the worst player in the league. It's like,
yeah, we're firing back
okay,
at that for sure.
That just was never true. So that's not the good. But whenever I was a player and people say you still haven't won, we don't care. That shit used to get under my skin for sure. Shit used to get under my skin. But I used to accept it. I used to look at I wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm not looking at my Twitter. I would go and look for those type of messages. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can use things as motivation for sure. People talking shit.
Abuzah does do that a bit. Like I was, where was I? It was in Birmingham. We were going up to the casino. I think this was Sunday, Trey. And I think I'd walked over to the casino with like Studdy and Nameless and those guys. We walked over to the casino and we were going up the escalator up towards the casino. And Abuzah was there going up as well. And Studdy made a comment to him about like some fans talking shit or whatever. And he basically just he made some comment about how they don't know what the fuck they're talking about or some shit like this. I thought it was kind of like hard in a way because I don't know. It's like you're saying, Don, right? Like I think Abuzah does use this as motivation. He's one of those type of players. Like he's not the hook, right? Like he doesn't care. Like he actually does. Yeah. He's interested. He wants to know that BenJ's talking shit. And it is what it is. So,
but it's also like it's also one of those things as like Abuzah's going to reply to because he's the player. You know, he's the player. Why is well, a lot of people are like, why is BenJ talking shit about players? He's never even played a comp match in his life. You know what I'm saying? That's what people say. Like, it's like when NBA like analysis done, they're like, you know, or like football pundits or something like that. When no one's been a pro in it, and they're like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He don't know shit. Like, I've always said, you know, you do have a better understanding, Don, of the game if you have been in that, if you have played at that level. But just because you haven't doesn't mean you don't understand it. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's more of a respect factor that if you have played at that level, that when someone does say something like that, like if Zuma tweeted that about him, like I don't think anyone would have replied.
Nah.
Clearly, or like Formal or someone making a clip or anything like that. But obviously because it's Ben, you know, people just on Ben's ass, you know, because he says it, because it's BenJ. But listen, I respect BenJ, man. I respect him. Appreciate you for giving us something to talk about too. But you know, I mean, I'll say shit on the show, and if any pro doesn't like it, you know, they can message me in private. I'm not gonna have a tweet war with you. If you don't like what I say about something, then you can just DM me and we'll have a chat about it. But I feel like a lot of the things I say is like very respectful. Unless I do call you shit sometimes, but
it's part of the game.
Part of the game.
Abuzah did another tweet and he said, "Sorry guys, I'm gonna work on my gunpowder next time."
But I will say he did get tucked.
He did get tucked. That is true. 11:24.
He did get tucked. So like.
He might be on something here. You might need to start working on that gunpowder.
Hey, next week that gunpowder best be up.
It best be up.
Because
I bet he's seeing 30 bombs next week.
Who they play next week?
Oh yeah, good question. It's probably Cloud9, isn't it? It's probably going to feel.
They play OpTic.
Do they? Oh, let's go.
They play OpTic. Yeah.
They're actually back.
Yeah, they play OpTic. They only got they've only got one game next week and it's OpTic.
Okay.
So, if he gets tucked, BenJ's back on the time.
Oh my god, BenJ. So actually, it's pretty nice, you know. Like their next two games to start a Major 4 qualifiers are Thieves and Paris, and then Miami as well. They play Miami again, 13th of June. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a big one. So yeah, FaZe versus OpTic coming up this weekend. Will the gunpowder be back? I don't know. And then we got Ben Beans in the replies who said, He said, you weren't locked enough for your insanely important online qualifier match. And Abuzah laughing at it, kind of implying that like he's onto something there. So, I mean, look, do you think there's an element of that here, Don? It's like, okay, Miami just try harder for the online qualifiers. Like, but I don't know. Practice how you play.
I think they just got blicked. They played bad. And it's just the loss that, yeah, you're just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just won the last tournament. Fuck it. I don't give a damn. Like, we lost.
Especially when it just happened.
Yeah. I'm not happy that we lost, but like, I don't really. It's whatever, bro. Like, and then fucking BenJ saying dumb shit. I'm gonna. If I was Abuzah, I would have responded for sure. I responded to BenJ the other day, and I'm not playing.
bro.
I would have for sure responded.
You know who should have responded? Simp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
We would have needed that. Simp's just too mature, bro.
I don't think BenJ would have replied.
Oh yeah, too much aura in his Simp reply.
That's Simp supremacy.
Yeah.
That's Simpremacy.
I mean, Simp would never have been getting a ratio.
Simp could have just said, "Yo, chill, BenJ," and then he would have deleted his tweet.
Simp would have texted him. You're a moron, and Ben would have been like, "What? Wow, I actually might be."
Oh no! Oh my god! Yeah,
well, like,
big Simp saying it. It's
well,
good.
nah, knowing BenJ, bro, Simp would have replied by like, "Bro, you are dumb," and Ben probably would have replied, "Not talking about you, little bro." just for the Twitter analytics, bro. That's a BenJ reply right there. That's a BenJ reply.
Once BenJ realizes it's his era, like it's over. It's over for the competition. Yeah, he's going crazy. So yeah, FaZe get belted bad. This was the other drama because so we had Cloud9. They played Ravens and they lost.
Drama?
Yeah, this is big drama. Big drama, Trey. This is as juicy as it gets this week. Sorry to the fans for the past bad performances in the hard points, but this 50 ping shit gotta go doesn't even feel real. Two more qualifier matches till LAN. Cowboy face emoji. The Lanimals are here, Trey. The Cloud9 Lanimals, they will be, because they've not played a LAN yet, right? They were not there in Birmingham because they didn't qualify. This is their first LAN tournament. I respect Ariane for running them out until Major 3, because this is when they're going to prove that they're going to do it on LAN.
They don't deserve a LAN.
No?
No. 50 ping, 1 ping, 75 ping, 3 ping, 100 ping, 2 ping, 5 ping. They're getting mollywopped by anyone.
Ah, come on.
Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
Don't what do they say? If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Yeah, not flying.
These guys suck.
They are bad, yes.
They suck.
No, but they're playing on 50 ping though, so.
No. I mean, oh my God. I mean, sure, bro. I mean, it's just one of those things. Just go dark, bro.
Bro, go. You don't need to tweet about your ping. You should just say sorry to the fans for past bad performances and hard points. It's not just hard points, bro.
They're playing C9, who also don't have a facility. I mean, sorry, Ravens. Ravens, who also don't have a facility. So they're both Ravens. They were the ones complaining about online cheese. So we got both of the online people. We got both of the two worst teams I've ever seen complaining about online. It's just like, bro.
Hey, this has got to stop too. Two qualifier matches till LAN. What do you mean till LAN? What are you fucking? You just win champs?
No, he's going demon type when we get to LAN. Let's go.
You guys known LAN players?
I mean, look, Dashi said this guy's gonna be winning champs one day, so that'd be a
or Rock. If P7 or Rock play C9, especially Rock, because I feel like maybe P7 should beat them, but maybe they could Neslo P7. Maybe
no P7 mollywop this team.
Yeah, I think P7 would mollywop them, honestly. And Rock are going to mollywop. Well, to me, Rock have the most pro play style because they play so far. Even though P7 beat Rock would mollywop C9.
Well, Don, listen to me, right? Every other team in the league has some sense of pro player.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's been a pro. These guys, what was their best place in? Top 16?
Yeah.
something like that, and they all got picked
I might
up.
be pushing it. I think it's top 24.
Listen.
Oakis got top 16, I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
But the rest got top 24.
Listen, these players, not even talking about these, but some players got to stop talking like they're like demons on LAN. We gotta stop this.
I mean, but like he says it's an unbelievable disadvantage. I hope you guys realize that.
So is being a bad team. If you don't play the game correctly, what's 50 ping gonna do to you? You guys just got 3-pieced by Fire to lose a whole hard point because Fire shot someone shot one of your boys in the back who was watching something, and he didn't trust you to get the next kill. That's 50 ping, 100 ping, LAN, nothing saving that.
If they get top 8, wow, I think that would be equivalent to a chip. I think that's how you gotta approach it. If they get top 8,
if they
what
make
they gotta
the
do?
bracket,
Win 2 series?
Yeah, 2 series to get to the bracket.
Win 2 before you lose 2. If they pull that off, that's a chip.
I tell you what, if they get top 8, I'll get a C9 tattoo.
Oh no! Oh no! Here we go.
There's no way they get top 8.
No way.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
Who do they play?
We don't know yet, but it's gonna be tough.
E7.
Yeah.
Wait, can we look it up real quick? In a 16 round 16 bracket, it'll be one should be one. No, it should be 1 8 9 16, no?
Yeah, I think so.
1 8 9
But
16.
Cloud9 will be 12th seed, right? So
yeah, so where is 12? So 1 8 9 16.
I guess they'll be in with. Oh yeah,
2 7
10 2 7. Yeah, 2 7 10, and then. I mean, it's tough
15?
to say because the last matches haven't happened, but they could be in with, they might be in with FaZe.
Talk it.
They might be in there with FaZe. They might be in there with like Falcons or something.
I'm just trying to see what Challengers team they're in with. Yeah, ChatGPT.
There's no way ChatGPT is going to know the answer to that shit.
Oh, 100%.
It is going to pull that shit up.
Lion said 4, 5, 12, 13. Kind of makes sense.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So
okay, so
it'll be FaZe in Toronto on current evidence.
Wait, but that's the number 1 Challengers team, right?
Yeah.
Because 13.
Yeah.
Because 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is always the thing. I feel go on.
It's P7, C9, and then who's in 4th and 5th?
Currently
FaZe
Toronto
and
and FaZe.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And listen, this is my thing. Don't tweet this shit out before you've played at the LAN. Because there is a big chance he gets mollywopped even harder on LAN, and this tweet is just done. What he should have done was go to the LAN, fry in a hard point, and be like, this is what I
shit.
Yeah,
the
this is what I do.
Shit, this is what feel like. It's nice to be back on LAN. Feel like I'm playing 50 ping online, even though we lost. Like I know it's a massive difference. Don't tweet it whilst you're getting mollywopped online. Go to LAN, get mollywopped again, and then you just look like a moron. Hold it. Just chill. I don't think anyone after was like, let me see what Encourage tweeted, bro. Let me see what they lost this series.
Unfortunately, you are right, Trey. Like, I was, there's some players when they've finished a series, I'm like, wonder what Scraps tweeted, or like wonder what Ghosty's tweeted or some shit. Hit the refresh. But
I'm not even hating either. This tweet just pissed me off because it's like we're not known LAN players. We just got top 24 at the first challenges. Then we pull up to this. Get mollywopped online. Where like realistically you should be like you dominate, like where you dominate. I know. I'm not hating. I know it sounds like I am, but like,
Oh, we're not hating. No?
it's just a timeline of events. Just like should be switched around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's almost as dumb as fucking Heretics arguing with Exceed about LAN. Like it is dumb to me.
Yeah, do something land first, but we'll find out. We'll find out. It's former Stallion, so you know, maybe there's something in there. Look, the other team we've got to just at least touch on. It's the Surge. They dropped the triple donut. The rarely seen triple donut.
Oh my god!
Just a little history lesson here for the ladies and gentlemen. I think the last time we saw this on the pro level was this. It's your boy Nato. I mean, what a screenshot this is, by the way. This is some great stuff.
I've seen one player drop a donut, and I'm like, all right, bro, like you're just getting put in unfortunate situations. I've seen 2 players drop a donut. They're on different ends of they're on different sides of the map. Sometimes you're just getting 4-manned on each side. 3 donuts as a professional player is unacceptable. If I'm 0-5 and I see 2 of my other teammates 0-5, boys, let's roll around together. We're gonna sit down somewhere in a fucking corner, all 3 of us, and we're buying 1. We're getting 1.
The crazy shit is like watching the map. Like they were getting pre-nated so fat. They were so checked. Because like if you just look at it, they choked the insane lead map 1. Insane lead map 1. You can instantly see, because mind you, that's like the fucking 15th time they've choked a 100-point lead this season. So at this point, every time it happens, there's no regaining. There's 0 regain out of them every single time it happens. So Gwen's, he's in the back of the chair. He's like, bro, it just happened again. 15th time. T just like, wow, I can't believe this, bro. Then they go into next map, pre-nade. First 10 seconds. Ah, fuck, I just got naded. Next round, sniped. Ah, fuck, I just got sniped. Like, you know what I'm saying? They literally lost composure. Composure, man. And it's just so sad. It's just so sad to see even the map 1. Like, if they don't choke a 100-point lead map 1, they don't get 6-0 the map 2.
No.
But this is just a result of them literally breaking the fuck down.
Bro, when I see my teammate like this.
Yeah, we lost. Yeah.
He's gone. Get him dropped.
We lost.
Oh, it's so cooked.
What do you even say? What do you even say after the map 2? You just got to laugh. If I'm Lunas, I'm going to be like, guys, you're not running flak. 101 damage?
Rambo Ray wouldn't let this happen, man. This wouldn't be happening under Rambo Ray's watch.
101 damage?
That's got to be a record, hasn't it? 101.
150 damage?
What are we doing? Like, throw a grenade or something. Like,
Yo, John, I'm okay with people getting pre-naded, but are we not throwing the bitches back?
Yeah. No, we just give up. We just give up. Go down 2-0 for fun and then win the overload 8-1 for no reason, just to lose the series.
Bro,
anyway.
Just give it up, bro. Just get 3-0'd.
Yeah, what are we doing? Yeah.
Just get 3-0.
Just ruining people's pick'ems at that point.
This team don't want to win, bro. It's clear. It's clear as day.
It's done. It's done.
I think there's like people are talking about Gwyn. I've seen quite a few because people are saying Gwyn's the worst to ever win Rookie of the Year, and I'm like,
he is. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like he is.
He didn't even deserve it that year.
Kind of by default because the other winners were pretty
who
great.
else should have won it? There was one person who I thought
it was
should have
him
won
or
it.
Abuzah. It was him or Abuzah.
Or like Estriel? Was it not Estriel at the end of the year?
I just remember the convo was him and Abuzah was like tweeting. He was like, "You shouldn't have won."
Yeah,
oh yeah.
It should have been Abuzah. It should have been Abuzah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was Gwynternet, baby.
Gwen had the stats. Abuzah had the stats and the act. Because Abuzah, their surge team wasn't the greatest, but they were at least top 6, and they made a run at the World Cup.
Yeah,
like if you really look at it, I mean, Abuzah definitely could have won it.
That is true, though.
Hindsight.
Abuzah did have a rough start to the year because he wasn't on his preferred role. But when he had his role, he was good. He was amazing.
When he got on the AR, if he was AR the whole year, he would have won it.
And like Gwyn didn't do shit really. He just got kills that Clay and Fellow weren't getting.
Yeah.
That's the year, right?
Yeah, that's the year. Yeah. And then the year after that, he just got worse. And then this year, he's just mentally compromised. Bro.
No, I will give Lunas some credit. I think Lunas is actually pretty good. Take that with a grain of salt, though. Pretty good is like, I think he's okay. Do I think he's? I think he can shoot. He could take Okus's spot.
Oh, he's better than Okus for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
you know,
Put better people around him, he might perform a little bit better.
Potentially.
I don't think he deserves like a crazy good team, but he deserves.
I personally don't. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm not the biggest fan of anyone on this. Search
I'm not
team.
either. I'm not either. But I think Lunas is a little bit of a standout on this team.
The past couple matches, I guess, but I can't forget when he literally got 30 kills in a series.
Oh, we've seen a few of those.
I mean, he's not the greatest. Yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing positive to say about anyone on the search currently.
No, I mean they picked up Nero and he just dropped a donut, so probably get him gone again.
just get him gone again. Another one.
Listen,
I mean, he only has 300 damage.
All right, listen. This is the
me,
biggest
man.
issue about this team. They fucking suck every single time, and they don't get rid of the starting players.
Yeah.
Surely after this many times of getting mollywopped with these roster changes, you got to look at the bigger picture here, and it might be the person you started with at the start of the year.
Well, surely not. That's the pioneer.
They're not gonna drop Gwyn. They're
Try
clearly
Vivid.
not dropping Lunars.
I think Vivid's out of commission. I think doesn't he have a thumb issue?
Oh, did you say
I think he's good. I think Vivid's. I think he's fine to play.
Okay. Well, listen.
Um,
I don't know how much of this Osama bin Laden we can take.
It is crazy.
That
All
was a
the
good
other
one.
players to win. I mean, that's normal. Like in real sports, I feel like, or at least in basketball, that's the one I watch and I know rookies of the year. Like they're obviously like good, but like like they're still rookies. Like in COD, like fucking Pred won rookie of the year and he won event. Like he was like the best player in the game. Kenny won. No, he didn't win rookie of the year.
I mean, but he basically was rookie. I mean, he kind of was.
No, he basically did when it on
because he won player
because
of
he
the
was
year.
pro in AW.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He was pro in AW. So whoever the fuck, like all the rookies we've had, like they somehow, some way, just like Shotzi. Shotzi literally came in, model for 19, was MVP of the year and rookie of the year and a world champ. Like,
I mean, we've been saying it though.
No, I mean,
Like,
Scrap
kinda
comes
crazy
in,
that
he was frying immediately. Like,
Bro, we've run out of godlike challenger players.
yeah, it's only Merc bucked the trend. Like, and even
Yeah.
he wasn't rookie of the year last year. It was Rencor. Like, technically.
Yeah, but like it's impossible to get rookie of the year when you join halfway through, realistically.
Yeah. Well, because they didn't, because it's given out before champs, yeah.
I also think that is dumb too, that you give rookie of the year out before champs.
Yeah, for sure. But
Because it's not rookie of the year, it's rookie of...
we're trying to be regular sports or some bullshit, so, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, but well, let's do rookie of the year after EWC.
I mean, that's what we do at BP Awards. We give it
I know.
We give it to
And
Big Merc.
Guess what? Because BP Awards are legit, and we're back this shit.
Well said, mate. Absolutely.
Hey,
well said.
that'd be a good announcement video.
That'd be a good ass announcement video. I'm down for that. Let's lock in real quick. Little throwback. This is COD Ghosts. Strictly Business versus Team Envy. And Apathy, 2-6. Doug, Donut. Dido, Donut. Saints, Donut. Nameless, 9-0. Somebody gets this kill. I don't know if it's Rambo or Nameless, but somebody goes flawless, or two players go flawless. But yeah, Nameless, Rambo, Merc, Studdy versus Apathy, Saints, Doug, and Dido.
Both of these teams right now take out C9.
Oh, hell yeah. What?
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Well, Nameless's team in this game would have a hard time. In this game,
Apathy, Saints, Sensor, Dido, though.
The team with App, they're cooking their shit. They're 3-0 in C9. They're cooking C9.
App and the Saints might have 2.5s.
Nah, yeah. Nato is cooking C9.
Bro, Nato would have these guys now.
Bro, Nato is the original Paco, and Paco is a noob slate, bro. Nato is going to iron these guys so bad. These guys won't be able to move off their spawn, bro. The only thing with the other team, I feel like the other team, like Jay, he was a Slayer in this game in particular, and so was Nameless. Like, they were like the two Slayers of the team. But in other games, they weren't like heavy. Like, these guys, like that other team, they just made a run. They made like a run from fucking losers round 1.
I'll say it
grand
too.
Finals.
I'll say it too. Dido would be tucking these guys.
Dido's iron. Dido would just iron Ocus to fucking hell. Dido is the original Iron Man, bro.
Listen, I don't think Doug's tucking him, but he's gonna make him tweak.
Nah, Doug's just gonna plant bombs. Doug's just gonna be there for the ride. The other 3 are killing, bro.
Doug ain't tucking him, but Doug's got that mental factor of C9 being like, we can't lose to Doug.
Yeah.
I see that. Doug. That's what happened to the Falcons earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
And they lost to Doug.
I forgot Doug beat the Falcons. Yeah, he kept saying that. That was funny.
I mean, even this map, there was no plants for Doug even. No plants? Go on, Doug. What are we doing here, man?
You couldn't get the fucking bomb down, bro. He's sub-0 and a
yeah. There's nothing he can do. I mean, look, that is definitely one of the games of all time. But look, Don, how is your weekend going on the Prizepicks side? If you guys want to get involved, obviously we've got some more matches upcoming in the next couple of days.
This weekend.
If you guys want to get involved, it's code Breaking Point. Claim your $50 lineup with your $50
Don, tell me you
first
got
$5 pick.
I got cooked. I got cooked pretty bad. I did hit a couple, but like they were like not even typical. Like I'm still down. I was down a lot. I was down a few hundred this weekend, which isn't ideal. But you can't hit them all. Yeah, you can't win them all. That's on me for going past my promo dollar balance. You know, I was going into the real money on, and I was, I was doing too much. I missed by one Afro. I just needed one. He was on 5 kills on the gridlock search. He was on 5 kills for 4 rounds. He had 4 rounds to get 1 more. And I would have saved my whole weekend. And what do you know? He gets fucking Mick Blicked for the last kill. Just bad. Just real bad. I don't know what the fuck Boston were doing. It made literally no sense to me. They were like, it looked like they never played the map before, honestly. They were just sitting on every offense. They sat spawn. And they just randomly went left. They just randomly chose a bomb to go to without even like clearing anything, doing anything, using any teamwork. And they got fucking reverse swept. I mean,
it was painful to watch the Boston Paris game this week. For sure.
It was so bad. It was so bad to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully next weekend goes better.
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying, Trey, is we were eyeing up the BenJ 0.77 line. He smashed the over. Not even close. Smashed.
I should fucking hope so. It's a 0.77. I think I could come into the league right now and drop more than a 0.77. You ain't getting no fucking praise from me. I don't know what this is, but
no, that's fair.
You ain't getting no praise from me. I don't know what you think this is, but that is not happening.
I mean, look, let's just have a quick little final look up and down the league. What teams need to blur it up this time? This is the current setup for the Major 3 qualifiers so far. LA Thieves are top in the list. They're 3-0. Paris are 3-0, although I will say kind of a sketchy 3-0 out of Paris. It's not been clean, for sure. They had to reverse sweep Boston. They've not played great, but they've got the dubs. I think Neptune's looking pretty good. Ghosty had a good series against Boston for the reverse sweep. So, okay, they're 3-0. OpTic are 3-0. We didn't talk too much about OpTic, but they got the job in the search and destroy. He's just a little bit too icy against Toronto again. And in the Boston series, it is what it is. FaZe, Toronto, Surge are 2-2, which is probably quite expected because they started 2-0. So, you know, we knew where that was trending. Falcons did get a win on the board. G2 got a win on the board. Miami, and then it's Ravens, Boston, Cloud9. So, you know, you think anyone's burning up before we get to the major? Or...
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to blow it up after the major. I do think that teams are going to blow it the fuck up after, which they should, especially where we keep saying there's no severance. No severance. Okay. Drop them. Send them the challengers. A couple of these guys, like I really do feel for Chris. I mean, brother, I think honestly, just the path. What's the word? Trajectory. It's always hard for me to say. That he was on.
BenJ word.
Right, probably would. He had like 1,500 subs playing challengers. Like, how much is that? It's a good amount of money on, not including the ad money and all that stuff. I mean, he probably would have kept going. You know what I'm saying? Playing for the Bush. I mean, I feel like honestly, depending on, yeah, I feel like playing for the Huntsman and playing for the Telluride Bush is probably better than playing for C9 and Breach. If you take advantage of all the shit that comes with it, you know, streaming, putting in extra time, stuff like that. I'm not saying you could just, like on those teams, you could just spawn up and play. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Get your little bag or whatever. But I think some of these challengers players, you're just really better off milking the situation you're in. So we'll see. Hopefully they blow it up. Hopefully Surge blow it up. Yeah.
You think Falcons are back?
I mean, I just think Falcons are going to stick for the rest of the year, but I still think they're cooked. Yeah, I think they're cooked.
I mean, look, they beat Surge. Big 3-1 against Surge. That's my org, says Pred.
W3-0, W3-1, whatever.
Yeah, it's a 3-1.
Listen, bro, like when I see those guys play, I'm strictly like playing for overs. Like, all right, what map is it? Okay, it's Scar map 3. Okay, let me go over. Like, that's what I'm looking when I see this series, because this series is fucking terrible. Terrible series.
Listen, it's been months since we've had to blow it up.
It's been a while, Trey.
It's
been a
not
bit of a dry
happening.
spell.
Everyone's too worse. Everyone's too worse to blow it up. I want to blow it up. And when I thought Cloud9 were blowing it up, I was like, wow. They're blowing it up. That's insane. Like, this is what we needed. And then they gave us the Cloud9 we see today. So I don't know if I want any teams to blow it up.
Yeah, you know, you might be right, actually. You might be right. If they're going to give us this, yeah.
Yo, I don't know if I... Because, these teams, Don, Rab, they might be sat there going, look what Cloud9 did. We're not...
They're making it work.
Hey, we're not going to make
That's what I'm worried about.
We're not. So why would I continue paying like $350 for the rest of the year when I can just get rid of everyone?
I'm not making champs anyway.
I'm not making champs anyway. My teams suck. Let me just go pick up top 32 players, give them Nish, and fuck it, we'll run about next year.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, that is fair.
Right now.
I mean, it is a business model, but it's a poverty business model, but it is nonetheless a business model. Look, we got some upcoming games. This weekend, actually, it's a little bit better. We'll just take a little pick of the bunch. We got Falcons, Miami, Paris, OpTic, Surge, Toronto to kick things off on the Friday. OpTic Paris is pretty nice. And then the day after, we got OpTic FaZe. Thieves, Ravens, G2 Boston, okay, whatever. But we got OpTic FaZe, and we got Falcons Cloud9, banger, final day of the Saturday. And then Sunday, Paris Gentlemates, or Paris, yeah, nice one. Paris, Miami, rematch in the minor, Thieves G2, Toronto Cloud9 to close things out. Whoa, absolute buzzing. But to be fair, better than we've had. So it could be worse.
Could be a lot worse. That's better.
Yeah, we've been
This
there.
weekend was really bad. Just looking at the team names when I was breaking it down, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, this has got to be.
So
I think that
this
this
next
was
week
the
is
worst
better.
weekend of the season. I think for sure. This last
So
weekend
far,
we just
yeah.
had.
Yeah. That was bad. That was very bad.
Definitely worst of the season, I think. But yeah, look, gentlemen, pleasure. Thanks all for joining us today. I still think we put together a pretty entertaining episode in there, all things considered.
Yeah, we did.
I'm sure there'll be more drama coming up next week, and then of course Don's going to be out there in Atlanta for the major. So
Yep. I'm excited, man.
coaching the Bush boys. Look, Bush are doing some tweets. What's going on? What's going on with these tweets?
What they tweet?
They're tweeting like a fucking nuclear
Like
explosion going on.
Like a nuke explosion. Have you got
Yeah,
any intel?
they
or-
tweeted
Oh,
a
nah.
nuke. Here it is.
I haven't heard nothing. Nope.
Okay.
Listen, I've only been getting calls from Jay. Shout out to Jason GM. Just check-ins with the boys. But I told them to like let me breathe a little bit a few months ago, and they don't bother me at all. So I'm just here. I'm just vibing. They got
Okay.
me my flight, and I'll be there. I'm leaving in a few days.
They didn't book
I'm going
Spirit,
really
did they?
early.
Oh,
no. No. Flying American.
Yeah.
Not
maybe.
flying first class, but flying
Okay.
American.
Yeah, you can't ask for too much. You
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't ask
you
for
know.
too much.
If you qualified for the prime, then maybe.
Yeah, pro am.
maybe.
Yeah. I would be like, let me get a little first class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, love to see that one. But yeah, glad you're looking forward to that one, Don. It's going to be good to see you out there. Just see you with the boys out there. Little Geronimo update. Geronimo and the boys. We didn't hear about.
Fish are doing good.
Yeah.
Not really nothing. I gotta go. I still gonna go get more fish. We're just trying to.
How many fish can you put in there?
And probably like 10.
Okay.
I think we're at like 8 right now. So like the other 2. Yeah, we just gotta make sure we get the right fit. We could probably get more than 10, but she doesn't want to do more than 10. So we'll see. But yeah, they're doing good. So,
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. It's nice to know that you've taken a step back from the fish. You let her take over. It's very commendable of you. I've been feeding my fish normal portions since I've needed to, so they're doing well. I think it's time to close out the show, don't you?
I think it is.
Beautiful. That's me. That's
on you. Yeah.
That's me. Listen, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. A little bit of I don't know. I feel like this wasn't a bad episode, to be fair. I actually feel I had a lot of fun.
it wasn't bad. We just had nothing to fucking.
No, we did
Yeah,
good though. We actually
we
could.
done what we
good.
could. We done what we could. We appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Like Rab said, the summer's coming. A lot more people are going out a lot more, so we're sat there struggling for views on COD. So we appreciate you guys for still giving us. Yeah, we appreciate you guys for still coming over and chilling with us. Yeah, for sure. Because we pull views over here, regardless if COD is thriving or dying. Because you guys fuck with the way that we talk about everything. So we appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see you guys, I guess, Friday for a pre-show rep.
We could run one.
Yeah, we can run one. Yeah, we'll see you guys Friday for a pre-show and then back again Monday with another show. That will be our 99th episode coming up to 100, which is going to be insane. Still don't know what we're doing for that, so it's more of a surprise for us than it is you guys.
We got guests cooking. Don't stress.
Right.
Don't stress.
All right, listen. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like on the YouTube video, Spotify as well. Give us a 5-star rating. We need to make more money. We'll see you guys Monday. Be an absolute pleasure talking with you guys, chilling with you guys. For myself, Don Dada, and Tactical Rab, we'll see you guys next Monday. It's an absolute pleasure.
Take care, everyone.